Welcome to Imani Digital Learning Center, where endless possibilities await. Are you a student with a passion for journalism and media studies? Look no further. At IDLC School of Journalism and Media Studies, we provide a dynamic and immersive learning experience. From cutting-edge technology to hands-on projects, you'll develop the skills and knowledge to thrive in the ever-evolving world of media. Dream of a career in the captivating world of tourism and hospitality management? Our School of Tourism and Hospitality Management at IDLC offers a gateway to exciting opportunities. With industry-driven curriculum and expert faculty, you'll gain the expertise and confidence needed to excel in this thriving field. Seeking a deeper understanding of theology and divinity? At IDLC School of Theology and Divinity, we provide a nurturing environment for spiritual growth and intellectual exploration. Our dedicated faculty and thought-provoking courses will guide you on a transformative journey. At Imani Digital Learning Center, we believe in hands-on education through internships, industry partnerships, and state-of-the-art facilities. You'll gain real-world experience that sets you apart. Our supportive community and vibrant campus life ensures a well-rounded education. Join us at Imani Digital Learning Center and unlock your potential. Discover your passion, chase your dreams, and shape a brighter future. The journey begins at IDLC. Contact us today to embark on your educational adventure at Imani Digital Learning Center. Together, let's create a path to success. You can find us nestled in the heart of Kitale at our convenient location within Imani Radio, just across from St. Joseph's Boys High School. To get in touch with us, simply reach to us at 0741 978 177, 0741 978 177, or 0742 951 379.
Africa.
What is your perception of Africa as a continent? What are your hopes and dreams for Africa?
1 billion people. 55 sovereign states, with at least 7 of these being the fastest growing economies of the world. But there is still so much untold stories that we are yet to be told.
Do you see your part in the development of this continent? Africa is a continent rich in resources, culture, talent, and the home of stories. Stories that bring joy, stories of resilience, strength, and a never-dying spirit that gives hope.
Voices of people who have pushed beyond limits to make positive change in the African society. Which is why I'll be bringing you African Vision Voices in line with Good News Productions Africa to highlight the heroes and the heroines of Africa together with African news content. My name is Francis Msakali. See you then.
Good morning, everyone, and of course, welcome to another bright and early edition of the Sunrise. And of course, let's kick off our day by catching up on the latest happenings. It's time for newspaper review. We begin with the People Daily as our first publication, and the top story is book crisis after subject change. And of course, these are some of the feedback from parents. One of them is saying, how do you expect a learner who has never studied a subject like computer or home science since grade 3 to cope with it in grade 8? And of course, here reduction of number of subjects and lessons in primary and junior secondary schools has left confusion among learners and teachers, with the latter being forced to teach subjects they never even studied. Of course, the full story on this you can find in page 4 of the People Daily, and the picture there you can see parents buying books at bookshops. This one specifically at a bookshop in Nakuru yesterday. Now, there's a lot of controversies concerning this, as much as they are expected to report today, beginning today, for the grade 7 and of course also the Form 1s. There's a lot of things that have been going on, lots of confusion among parents and people trying to see how they can be able to support their children in terms of their education concern, specifically when it comes to the transition that is still so drastic for most of the parents and also the pupils. Now, another good news that we have in the country is that the fuel prices have dropped by 5 shillings per liter, and of course the full story you can find in page 15. Over the past 1 year, there's been a lot of complaints concerning the prices, and this is the second time it's dropping, and I think it's such a good thing. There's progress in the way things are running in the country so far, as much as fuel prices is concerned, because it affects all the aspects of our livelihoods, from transportation of basic things as food. It will also by far impact the prices of such commodities. Now, moving forward, we have another sad story, another woman killed in bizarre Airbnb incident, and of course you can find it in page 6. Body found at a garbage collection point of apartment in suspected ritual killing at Nairobi's Roysambu estate. Over the past 1 month, a lot of murders have been exposed, a lot of questions, especially around the Airbnb, has been raised, and we'll look forward to see what can be done concerning such issues in order to control the kind of behaviors that is ongoing during the Airbnb at the Airbnbs, so that we can see how security of people can be looked into, and also finding justice for those who have been able to lose their family members through such incidences. Now, moving forward, we have another story about Gachagua. Gachagua now goes for top judge, and you can find it in page 3. Deputy President declares that he will petition for the removal of a justice who froze his accounts in unprecedented escalation of war with the judiciary. And of course, the war against graft in the judiciary system has been ongoing for the past few weeks. There's been a lot of pressure given to this judiciary system, a lot of stories from politicians and people in power trying to see how the government projects are not hindered, or some of the justice that have been denied before, frustrations are being dealt with, that being one of them. Now moving forward, we have the Daily Nation, and the top story is schools taken to court over debt. Yes, suppliers in Nyeri have filed over 10 cases. And of course, I says just a week after schools opened, suppliers have institutions that owe them costs, even as principals want to release unrated billing under the fee secondary edition. You can read it in page 6 and 7. And of course, the pictures you can see traders selling materials at Nasiko on in Thursday ahead of today's reporting for Form 1 students, between 800 shillings and 6,000, depending on the thickness of metal sheet. And have been making sure they get these things settled for the admissions that are going. Now, the schools 2018 to 2023, the financial year 2018-19 approved budget was 59,100 and of course have it, which then being divided enrollment required amount and the deficit were there provide also as who and also is that is from taking a look at what has been hold of the Day Nation this morning. And one killed this member in City House, and the story is, and of course there is about this trend that is emerging in Kenya. As this has given, especially due to the kind of free booking away of number of crimes, including robbery and murder happening, has raised questions which of course with COVID regulations, and of course yesterday the story that is still trending and the election that's going concerning the woman found in near Thika in Nairobi, and it is a source that this business is about to be affected. A lot of people in online people saying install as much as they are expected to have it. It's going to trying to bring in more security those that have emerged from that. Moving towards the politics, Raila attached stating that ailes of the government, including the heavy taxation that has been Kenyans with this statement of Azimio Ranga. You can find it in page 4. Also trying to make leaders and phase, you can find this in page 10. And of course, looking at the issue, all petrol and the price 5 Kenyans minute of top in landed cost and full coverage in page 2. There sports, we have AFCON ongoing. Super Eagles will by Africa Victor Simhe scored for Nigeria, disappointed in a one African nation group, a draw with Ecuador. You can see in 36. And I'm sorry about US agency. But once bank has our drug and control as well to the nation of this we have been able to take a look at. Let's take a short break. We will be back with more Dongo Tova. Welcome back. Of course, this is the Sunrise, a show that brings you good vibes this morning. Now, before we go any further, let's take a look at our verse of the day, a word of inspiration for today. Today comes from the book of Ephesians, chapter 2, verse 8 to 9, according to NIV Bible. It says, "For it is by grace you have been saved through faith, and this is not from yourselves. It is the gift of God, not by works, so that no one can boast." And of course, the title Grace encapsulates the profound concept of unmerited favor and divine kindness that lies at the core of Christian theology. And according to the book of Ephesians chapter 2 verse 8 to 9, it has beautifully captured the essence of grace. And this passage emphasizes that salvation is not earned through our human efforts or the good deeds, but it is a gift from God that is received through faith. And the grace of God is a demonstration of his boundless love and mercy towards humanity. And of course, this is why he was able to send his only son to die for our sins, so that we can be forgiven and of course have mercy. And of course, it's here to remind us that our relationship with God is not based on our merits, and it is by his gracious and undeserved favor. And of course, when we understand this, we are able to embrace grace, we are able to find comfort, we are able to have assurance and the motivation to live a life of gratitude and love in response to God's unmerited gift. You don't have to do anything nice for you to receive this grace. You just have to believe in God and of course just live according to his will, and you will always receive that. Let's take a break. We'll be back with our next segment. Don't go too far.
Welcome to Imani Digital Learning Center, where endless possibilities await. Are you a student with a passion for journalism and media studies? Look no further. At IDLC School of Journalism and Media Studies, we provide a dynamic and immersive learning experience. From cutting-edge technology to hands-on projects, you'll develop the skills and knowledge to thrive in the ever-evolving world of media. Dream of a career in the captivating world of tourism and hospitality management? Our School of Tourism and Hospitality Management at IDLC offers a gateway to exciting opportunities. With industry-driven curriculum and expert faculty, you'll gain the expertise and confidence needed to excel in this thriving field. Seeking a deeper understanding of theology and divinity? At IDLC School of Theology and Divinity, we provide a nurturing environment for spiritual growth and intellectual exploration. Our dedicated faculty and thought-provoking courses will guide you on a transformative journey. At Imani Digital Learning Center, we believe in hands-on education through internships, industry partnerships, and state-of-the-art facilities. You'll gain real-world experience that sets you apart. Our supportive community and vibrant campus life ensures a well-rounded education. Join us at Imani Digital Learning Center and unlock your potential. Discover your passion, chase your dreams, and shape a brighter future. The journey begins at IDLC. Contact us today to embark on your educational adventure at Imani Digital Learning Center. Together, let's create a path to success. You can find us nestled in the heart of Kitale at our convenient location within Imani Radio, just across from St. Joseph's Boys High School. To get in touch with us, simply reach to us at 0741 978 177, 0741 978 177, or 0742 951 379.
Now, welcome back. And of course, today on we are getting onto our home and living segment, and of course, we are trying to see how you can be able to improve your kitchen space. I know in most homes, sometimes, let's say you haven't been to that space in a long time, and you get there, you need to be helpful. Sometimes it can be difficult when you cannot be able to find things where they are, or you just find a little bit of confusion, especially, let's be honest, when we talk about holidays, when you need to go to Ushago there, you will be confused. You know, a container belongs to a certain detergent. When you go and open it, you now meet sugar there, and it's a bit confusing. We are Africans, and we know that sometimes these are some of the things that usually take place over there. And of course, today we are going to see how to transform your kitchen into a culinary haven, and be able to, you know, transform it and make sure it serves you well, and also make life easy for you and everyone who will be able to, you know, be in your household. And of course, it's important to know that your kitchen is more than just a place to cook. It can also be a space where memories are made, and also creativity can take place. So I hope that this segment, of course, is going to enlighten you and bring you to peace on some of the things that you can be able to embrace, so that you can be able to have a beautiful, beautiful home, and also make sure you create a space where you can have moments of joy, and also some interesting ideas for that. So some of the tips that you need to get started with is infuse your kitchen with your personality. Consider adding unique touches like custom artwork, vibrant utensils, or even a personalized spice rack. These small details do not make the space feel unique, but also inspire creativity every time you step into the kitchen. And of course, when you're talking about kitchen and making it look aesthetically pleasing, it is important to know that a well-organized kitchen is the happy kitchen. So it's important for you to optimize your storage space with clever solutions like pull-out shelves, magnetic knife straps, and even labeling containers. That usually makes a very, very huge difference. And of course, when everything has its place, you can focus on the joy of cooking rather than searching for ingredients. It can be frustrating when you can't find something, and you're there trying to juggle between cooking and looking for stuff. Sometimes it shows that you're not organized, and you can end up making a bad meal because of lack of organization. Another important thing, sometimes when you're cooking and there's darkness, it is hard for you to deliver whatever you're trying to do without seeing properly what you're doing. So it's important to have good lighting that can transform the ambience of any room, and also just making sure that you are able to see. So install warm and inviting light fixtures to create a cozy atmosphere, and also consider task lighting for food preparation areas and softer ambient lighting for dining spaces within the kitchen. And of course, it's important for you to surround yourself with culinary inspirations. Probably this will help you in making decisions for what to cook, and also just be able to give it a nice touch to your kitchen. And I don't know how many of you can have invested in cookbooks. Back in the day, it used to be a really good thing. Even at the supermarkets, there would be a section for cookbooks and all, where people can learn. I know with the advent of technology, we can be able to access those things, but having a cookbook, it's a very interesting thing that you can incorporate to bring in that past habits that were there, and also just make sure things look nice, and also you have ideas for new things. So it's important for you to set up a designated area for fresh herbs, and incorporate a vision board with pictures of the dishes you want to try out. And of course, these elements not only ignite creativity, but also serve as a constant reminder of the joy that cooking brings, and especially when you're trying new dishes, so that you don't end up, by the time the year ends, you have only consumed the same regular things the same way you prepared it 5 years ago. It's important for you to try and see, what other new stuff can I do? Is there a new way of cooking this particular meal that is readily available for me? And you can only achieve that by exploring what cookbooks have in store for you. And Another tip is make sure your kitchen is multifunctional space where creativity can flourish. Therefore, create a designated area for artistic activities like food photography, or even try to come up with a space where you plant your own herbs. Just have like a small herb garden, and this versatility will allow your kitchen to be a hub for both cooking and creative expression, because some of the time we know that cooking creates that kind of joy. Therefore, make sure you do that, you pour into that, so that you can be able to express it, and your family members are going to enjoy that bit of it. And of course, sometimes cooking alone can be a little bit not so interesting. Therefore, you can consider transforming your kitchen into a place for socializing and enjoyment. So therefore, you can be able to add a comfortable sitting arrangement, like probably a bar stool or a cozy breakfast nook, which encourage your family and friends to join you in the kitchen. And of course, just make sure they give you that company, you have stories, you have helpers, and of course that can only be done when they have a space they can actually be comfortable in. As you're doing your cooking, they can be able to chip in if they need to. Therefore, turn it into a communal space for shared experiences by incorporating these tips. I know you can turn your kitchen into more than just a functional space. It will become a place of joy, creativity, and of course, it doesn't matter whether you are a chef or a casual cook. You're just someone who is trying to, come up with good spaces for you to explore some of these things, because the food is important. We all eat on a daily at least, and it is important to have a nice space where you can walk in and out and be able to work in that place also while you enjoy it. So let your kitchen be a reflection of your passion for food and the moments that you can create within it. And of course, every Monday you can stay tuned for more home and living inspiration on our future episode here on The Sunrise. We're taking a short break. We'll be right back.
Africa.
What is your perception of Africa as a continent? What are your hopes and dreams for Africa?
1 billion people. 55 sovereign states, with at least 7 of these being the fastest growing economies of the world. But there is still so much untold stories that we are yet to be told.
Do you see your part in the development of this continent? Africa is a continent rich in resources, culture, talent, and the home of stories. Stories that bring joy, stories of resilience, strength, and a never-dying spirit that gives hope.
Voices of people who have pushed beyond limits to make positive change in the African society. Which is why I'll be bringing you African Vision Voices in line with Good News Productions Africa to highlight the heroes and the heroines of Africa together with African news content. My name is Francis Msakali. See you then.
Now, welcome back. This is the Innovation Corner. And of course, as education continues to evolve in Kenya, it is the forefront of innovation. And of course, we are talking about e-learning platforms that are making education accessible to a wider audience. And of course, in this Innovation Corner, we explore how technology is revolutionizing in the education landscape in Kenya. And of course, from interactive online courses to mobile learning apps, Kenya tech entrepreneurs are reshaping how knowledge is acquired and shared. And of course, we know that technology has brought education to the fingertips of students across Kenya, especially during the holidays, when now the holiday is long and there's kids all over the place, and you need to keep them engaged so that they don't forget what they were learning from, school during the entire time. Online learning platforms and digital resources have been able to provide access to high quality education content. And of course, this has helped in breaking down geographical barriers. And whether you are in the city or in a remote village, the power of technology ensures that every student has the potential to access the same level of education. And of course, gone are the days of traditional chalkboards and rote learning. Technology has introduced interactive and engaging learning experience with the virtual stimulations, educational games, and multimedia content, which captivates students' attention, making the learning process more dynamic and enjoyable. And of course, this shift from passive to active learning has enhanced comprehension and retention from the learners. And of course, with the aid of technology, education is becoming increasingly personalized. Adaptive learning platforms analyze individual students' performance and tailor lessons to meet their specific needs. And this not only caters for diverse learning styles, but also ensures that no student is left behind. And of course, the result is a more inclusive and effective educational experience for each and every student. And as technology becomes integral to education, digital literacy has emerged as a very fundamental skill. And of course, students are not only learning subject matter, but are also acquiring the ability to navigate and critically evaluate digital information. And this skill set prepares them for an increasingly digital future, because we all know it's evolving over time. And of course, the teachers are the forefront of this educational revolution. Technology empowers educators with tools to create interactive lessons plan, to track their students' progress and provide real-time feedback. And of course, continuous professional development opportunities ensure that teachers stay abreast of the latest technological advancement. And of course, this enhancing the ability to deliver quality education. And of course, because teachers play a very crucial role in the successful integration of e-learning, to them, it is important to encourage them to, the essence, to provide training and professional development opportunities, which is crucial for them in the near future when everything will be fully transformed into the digital space. And of course, workshops and seminars can empower teachers to effectively navigate digital tools and create engaging online content and adapt teaching methods to suit the virtual environment. And organizing and celebrating their effort in embracing technology can also boost morale and enthusiasm. And parents and guardians are key stakeholders in their children's education. And of course, it's important to encourage their involvement in e-learning. When you are asked to provide certain things, it's important to be up to date with that. And of course, schools can organize informational sessions, webinars, or tutorials to demonstrate the benefits of this online education. And of course, providing guidance on how parents can support their children in navigating e-learning platforms fosters a collaborative approach between home and school. And of course, this is the balance that for the longest time has been missing in the industry. A lot of parents have been passive when it comes to, getting involved in their children's education. And therefore, when you try to make them understand some of these things, it's really important for them. We won't be having parents complaining about the new system of education. Instead, they will be able to be hands-on to see what needs to be done and how they can be able to adapt and be able to ensure that their kids get the best out of this e-learning. So this involvement is very crucial for your child's success in the virtual learning environment. And of course, as we embrace the digital era, ensuring the safety and security of students online is very, very paramount. Of course, we've heard of cases that would bring questions or concern when it comes to cybersecurity and all that. And it's important that schools, teachers, and parents work together to establish and communicate clear guidelines on online safety. And of course, this includes teaching students about responsible internet use, monitoring their online activities, and also implementing age-appropriate security measures on their devices. And of course, open communication channels between teachers and parents can facilitate a very proactive approach to addressing any concerns related to online safety. Therefore, it's very important, as you know, we adapt to this. We know it was firstly introduced during the COVID period, and right now it's gaining more popularity. A lot of people are embracing this kind of learning. It is important that you know some of these tips so that you can help you navigate them and also see how important it is for the advancement of education system and also for proper management and monitoring for your children. And of course, that's all we have for you on the business, on the innovation corner. Of course, in a short while, we will be joined by our guest for the day on Business Monday. And I believe we will have so much interesting stuff coming up for you. Therefore, stay tuned. Welcome to Imani Guest Houses, your perfect home away from home. Our spacious guest rooms are designed to provide you with ultimate comfort and relaxation, complete with hot showers and free Wi-Fi. Enjoy mouth-watering meals served in our charming dining area with friendly staff at your service. Rest assured that your vehicle is safe and secure with our ample on-site parking space. Unwind in the serene outdoor terrace while enjoying the scenic surrounding, and our friendly staff is always on hand to ensure your stay is nothing short of amazing. Located along Webuye Kitale Road opposite St. Joseph's Boys High School and 1 kilometer from the Kitale Airstrip, it is uniquely located at Imani Radio Ministry Campus near the airstrip and highway. Contact us on 0796 035561 or 0713 093354. Book your stay at Imani Guest Houses today and experience the ultimate comfort and relaxation in this beautiful region.
Welcome to Imani Digital Learning Center, where endless possibilities await. Are you a student with a passion for journalism and media studies? Look no further. At IDLC School of Journalism and Media Studies, we provide a dynamic and immersive learning experience from cutting-edge technology to hands-on projects. You'll develop the skills and knowledge to thrive in the ever-evolving world of media. Dream of a career in the captivating world of tourism and hospitality management? Our School of Tourism and Hospitality Management at IDLC offers a getaway to exciting opportunities. With industry-driven curriculum and expert faculty, you'll gain the expertise and confidence needed to excel in this thriving field. Seeking a deeper understanding of theology and divinity? At IDLC School of Theology and Divinity, we provide a nurturing environment for spiritual growth and intellectual exploration. Our dedicated faculty and thought-provoking courses will guide you on a transformative journey. At Imani Digital Learning Center, we believe in hands-on education through internships, industry partnerships, and state-of-the-art facilities. You'll gain real-world experience that sets you apart. Our supportive community and vibrant campus life ensures a well-rounded education. Join us at Imani Digital Learning Center and unlock your potential. Discover your passion, chase your dreams, and shape a brighter future. The journey begins at IDLC. Contact us today to embark on your educational adventure at Imani Digital Learning Center. Together, let's create a path to success. You can find us nestled in the heart of Kitale at our convenient location within Imani Radio, just across from St. Joseph's Boys High School. To get in touch with us, simply reach to us at 0741 978 177, 0741 978 177, or 0742 951 379.
Wanaisraeli walipokuwa Israeli hakuna kulia tena. Majeshi mnayoyaona hakika hamtayaona, adui wenu waonao hamtawaona tena. Mungu alivisikia vilio na malalamiko, akawambia Israeli hakuna kulia tena. Majeshi mnayoyaona hakika hamtayaona, adui wenu waonao hamtawaona tena. Ndipo msalinyosha fimbo akapiga, bahari ikajitenga kando akapita. Ndipo msalinyosha fimbo akapiga, bahari ikajitenga kando akapita. Vilio na malalamiko, akawambia Israeli hakuna kulia tena. Majeshi mnayoyaona hakika hamtayaona, adui wenu waonao hamtawaona tena. Mungu alivisikia vilio na malalamiko, akawambia Israeli hakuna kulia tena. Majeshi mnayoyaona hakika hamtayaona, adui wenu waonao hamtawaona tena. Ndipo msalinyosha fimbo akapiga, bahari ikajitenga kando akapita. Ndipo msalinyosha fimbo akapiga, bahari ikajitenga kando akapita.
Why are you stressed out? Why are you not sleeping at night? I concluded a long time ago, in my Christian walk that the scripture says God never sleeps nor slumbers. And since he don't sleep, ain't no need of me staying up all night. Somebody look at your neighbor and say, I'm gonna go ahead to bed and see how God gonna work it out. He might have it all fixed by the time I get up in the morning. I can't change it. I can't fix it. I can't turn it around. But the God that I serve sure can.
Now, welcome back on the Sunrise. Of course, this is the Business Monday segment, and as promised, we have our guest in studio. Karibu sana.
Asante sana.
How have you been?
Nimekuwa salama. And thank God for the grace.
Yes.
We are in 2024.
Tunashukuru Mungu kabisa.
Amen.
Yes, of course, this is our first episode of 2024
Yes.
here on the Sunrise. And of course, we need to start on a very, very good note. And of course, when we're talking about Business Monday, today our focus is just not on finances. We are having a conversation about behaviors, changing your mindset. And of course, these are habits that we need to, leave behind and also see which financial habits we need to embrace this coming year. Let me ask you,
Yes.
this is rather very personal. When we're talking about financial habits, are there some of the things that you did last year that you are really happy about? Ama kuna one of those things that you did that you say, this coming 2024, I'm not doing this same mistake when it comes to your finances?
Yes, there was some habits in 2024
Yeah.
that I embraced them, and there was results. In fact, there was good results. But also when you look on the other side, there
Yeah.
was also some decisions that I made during that year, and I'm still regretting why I did so.
Yes.
Because money always, it goes to a place where it is valued. And when you don't value it, it always gets wings and it flies. So the problem is not money, but the problem is the person that wants that money, or he wants those financial stability.
Yeah.
And I believe that in that year, I used to get into what we call debts. Because there was something that I needed. So I went further and took a loan somewhere. And they gave me a very short time to pay the loan. So with the loan that I took and the income that I was getting, I found out that the money that I was getting was a little bit small to make sure that I've settled the loan, in which at the end they came and they took some things in my house. That thing ilinifanya nikapata kusikia vibaya, na nikapata kuchukia zaidi mambo na loan, na
Yes.
nikajua kwamba hakuna msaada wote mtu anaweza kupea. Ni lazima ujipange.
Yes.
So as a child of God or a business person, you must understand that anytime you get into a certain pressure of finances, definitely you are going to be stressed up. In fact, if you have somebody that you are owing, it is a very, very great problem that people are going through. Now, mostly that thing imefanya most of us we are having no progress at all, because the money that we get is getting into other things instead of helping us to move to another level. It is getting into our lives and then it is going. Ni kama mtu amekupa pesa amekuambia peana pale fulani. So you get the salary, but the moment you get the salary inaenda kwa maybe kwa madeni, which is a very great problem in finances that is leading to most of the people wakwena more of the stress.
True.
And I believe when you settle that demon inaitwa debts, then you are at least you're going somewhere. And that is the main problem I can say ambaye imenitesa mimi 2023, and that is why I'm handling it 2024, so that demon is why ingia tena katika maisha yangu.
Na sasa umesema you're handling it. How are you doing that?
The first thing nilijiambia kwamba anything inakuja zaidi na pesa ambayo napata, hiyo kitu sio nzuri. Hiyo nilijiwekea kwa akili yangu, yani haihitajiki. Lakini anything inakuja chini ya pesa yangu, that naweza kuwa na pesa kidogo ambaye naweza lipa kwa hii kitu, and then I have also some amount that niko na save, and then that is the best thing. But I can't force myself to a bigger thing. My mistake was nilikuwa kwa nyumba ilikuwa inachukua pesa mingi kushinda like tusema halfway. Kama nilikuwa napata 16,000, nyumba inachukua around 10,000. So which means nabaki na around 6,000. So to balance 6,000, hata ukikuwa mtu unajua economics ama kubalance hiyo 6,000 hapo uwezani nayo. So nikaona the best thing to settle this one, I must get a place ambayo itanisaidia kwamba pesa ambayo ndaweka mahali ikue kiasi kidogo, then niingize kwa needs, alafu nipate time ya ku save also. So with that imenisaidia pressure fulani imetoka. Na anytime a certain pressure goes out, inakupea room ya pia kwenda mahali na kusave. Na anytime you start saving, inamaanisha kuna pesa at least zinabaki. Then inanisaidia zaidi. So debts, hiyo ni lazima kama utaziruhusu ziko kwa maisha yako, lazima zitakumaliza. Hata upate milioni ngapi, itakufanya hautakuwa na maendeleo yoyote. Kuna mtu anapata pesa kidogo, lakini amefanya inaitwa budgeting. Na amefanya hii budgeting in a way kwamba kuna pesa fulani pia inabaki kidogo. Anytime you don't budget your money, inakuwa ni vigumu zaidi. Utashtukia pesa hata kama ni mingi imeharibika na umebaki hauna kitu, unaomba. So with that imenisaidia kwamba napata peace. Kuna some another avenues ambazo unaweza pata pesa, lakini haupati pesa kwenda kulipa deni. Unapata pesa at least unaweza jiendeleza. So that is the very great disease in business ambayo inaua watu wengi. Kwamba hawawezi fanya anything, any advancement, hawawezi inuka at any point, kwa sababu whatever is coming is maybe little or is equal to what you are giving out. So inakuwa ni kazi bure, unajichosha lakini hakuna inaitwa the fruit of your labor. So with that inakusaidia kama mwanabiashara. Mimi wanaambia wanabiashara, usiwahi chukua loan ukaweka kwa biashara. Kwa sababu the moment unachukua hiyo loan unaweka kwa biashara, kesho watakuja wanahitaji pesa zao, na pengine ndio umeanza kutengeneza profit, itaharibu hiyo biashara. So with me, nang'ang'ana vile naweza hiyo deni itoke katika maisha yangu, then biashara ianze kuinuka from one level to the other.
Okay. And I think what you have mentioned there, nimepata ya kwamba uliweza ku-identify your problem and be able to work towards it. Now, one of the problem tumeweza kuangalia pale, financial habit yenye ilikuwa ina kukuwa na shida ni hiyo loan. Apart from taking loans, what other financial habits do you think a lot of people are struggling with that is affecting their finances that is still keeping people in poverty or making them just strain when it comes to having basic needs or even providing for their loved ones.
Okay. Jambo ambalo linafanya watu wengi pia wanaingia katika hali fulani ama hali ya pressure in life ni wakati they don't plan for a certain risk. Kuna risk in this case maybe this sicknesses inaingia katika nyumba. Kuna pengine kazi yenye ulifanya maybe ulichukua pesa zako ukaweka kwa ukaleta another a certain stock. Na wakati unaleta baby stock pengine hiyo biashara yako ikachomeka, those things. So what is happening kwa upande wa biashara ni kwamba people don't plan for the risks ama emergencies za kesho. Hiyo kwa upande wa Kristo anasema hiyo ni a prophecy of doom. But you must understand kwamba kuna kitu inaitwa emergency inaweza tokea. Either mnalala vizuri lakini asubuhi kufumba na kufumbua unapata mtoto yako hayuko sawa. Hautaniambia kwamba utangoja mshahara ndio uende upeleke mtoto hospitali. Kwa sababu for now the child is very sick. You need to go to the hospital uende ashughulikiwe. Pengine kama kwa mfano sahi watoto wanaenda shule. Kuna mzazi amekuwa akikula pesa. Amekuwa akisambaratisha kila kitu ambayo anapata. But with the time now imefika wakati wa mtoto kwenda shule. Wazazi ambao wanafurahia ni wale ambao wako na insurance. Aliwekea mtoto wake vile aliingia kazi akawekea mtoto wake insurance. Sasa yeye hata haelewi vitu gani mnaongelea kwa sababu ni insurance inaingilia kati na inapata kusomesha mtoto mpaka mahali penye atafika. So unaona vitu kama hizo inakusaidia. So those are the risks ambazo lazima ukue aware of. That is why wakati unapata pesa zako lazima uweke mahali. That is why kuna NHIF. Hiyo ni 500 ukimaliza wakati unapata mshahara 500 inakatwa inaingia kwa NHIF ya magonjwa. Kwa sababu government inajua kuna wakati unaweza kuwa mgonjwa. So inakusaidia at least wakati unakuwa mgonjwa usikue unaingia kwa vitu. Kwa mfano unaenda kukopa mtu. Kwa sababu kama huna pesa na mtu ni mgonjwa, definitely utakimbia uende ukope, then wakupe uende wapi? Uende hospitalini. So the main thing ambayo inasumbua watu ni wakati hawapangili hizo risks ambazo zinatokea hapo awali wakati tunaendelea na maisha. If you don't plan for those risks ambazo zinatokea, definitely itakuingiza katika pressure ya vitu fulani. Utakuwa unaanza lakini wakati unataka kuendelea kuna kitu inatokea inakurudisha nyuma. That is why watu wanaongelea sana kwa kanisa wanasema hiyo ni mashetani. But mashetani inatumia hiyo weakness yako kuingia kwa biashara yako. Kwa sababu kama hujapanga na pengine umeenda kwa mfano kitu kama operation, watakuitisha more than 100,000. Kwa mfano in my case waliitisha 104,000. 104 ndatoa wapi? Ilibidi kuingia kwa watu. Sasa 104 mtu amekupea loan utarudisha around 120. Wamekupea mwezi mmoja uwezi manage kulipa hiyo loan. That is why utaenda uuze kama ni ng'ombe, utaenda uuze vitu za kwako zote ubaki zero, then uanze tena fresh. So utakuwa na maisha ya kuanza. Ukifika mahali unaanza tena. Ukifika mahali hakuna vile unaweza kuwa na progress katika vitu zako. So the best thing that somebody must do is to make sure that you've planned for a certain risk. In case hii risk ikuje, nitakuwa nikihandle aje. Kuna risk ya upande wa magonjwa, kuna risk ya upande wa wanafunzi kuenda shule, kuna vitu fulani zinaweza tokea on the way as we are moving. Then wakati inatokea, kuna kitu ambayo inaweza kusaidia kusettle that problem. Then if you have that thing ambayo inaweza kukusaidia, then you are in a good place to be prosperous and you can move to another level. But you do the same thing in 2023, you also do the same thing in 2024. Mwaka itabaki kuwa mwaka na wewe utabaki kuendelea kukua shida baada ya shida. So lazima mwaka imekuja ni mpya, lazima ujue kwamba mwaka fulani nilijishtukia niko hospitali sikuwa na kitu, uingie kwa upande wa savings, alafu itakusaidia zaidi. So risks that are there. Plan for the risks. In case hii kitu itokee, inaweza fanya aje. That is why insurance wanakujanga na kuambia in case kitu fulani itokee, in case kitu fulani hii itokee, tutaingilia kati tufanye hivi na hivi na hivi. Na I think with that itatusaidia, tutaendelea vizuri.
Yeah. And you know, when you're talking about saving for risk or even considering having insurance cover, sometimes watu wengi wako na changamoto sana when it comes to that, kwa sababu ya kitu inaitwa consistency. What are your thoughts on that? Because sometimes unajua ni vigumu, unajua tu kila mwezi ninaweka hii pesa na mtoto bado wako PP1. Ukisema ati ndio ataingia nayo high school, it can be a bit difficult for people to understand the concept. Can you elaborate on that?
Unajua kitu ambacho nasema when you talk on those risks, especially upande wa masomo, at first unaweza kosa. Kwa mfano saa hii wewe sio mgonjwa, utasema kwa nini nipeane 500? But there is a time, mimi nakumbuka nikikuwa mahali panaitwa Moi Referral. Moi Referral walituitisha around 8,000. Mimi mwenyewe hata sina hata shilingi. Sasa nikasema hii 80,000 ndatoa wapi? Lakini kumbe my wife wakati alikuwa anafanya kazi, alikuwa na NHIF. So wakati tulienda tukaangalia, wakatuambia we qualify for, was it around 50,000. NHIF itatupa 50,000, we look for the 30. Ndio nikajua kumbe hii kitu inaweza kukukwamua wakati uko sasa desperate, wakati sasa unahitaji zaidi, ndio itaingilia kandi, ndio utaona uzuri wake. Sasa kwa mfano ukienda shule, wakikupea budget ya mtoto kuingia shule, ndio utajua importance ya kuweka hiyo 500, 1,000, 2,000, utajua uzuri wa hiyo 2,000, 1,000 inayokatwa kwa salary yako on a daily on a monthly basis or a weekly basis. Inasaidia zaidi. Na ni kama kwa mfano loan also. Loan wakati wanakuambia chukua loan pesa zote ulete mara moja, inakuwa ni vigumu zaidi, lakini wakikwambia lipa 20, lipa 10, hautasikia hiyo impact. So wakati unaenda kutumia hizo pesa, hapo huwa watoi wanasema utoe 200. Hapo huwa wanasema leta 1,100, 1,200. Kuna a surgery imetokea, unaweza kustukia from nowhere. Kuna emergency imetokea, mwili umepata shida yenye inahitajika uende hospitali kubwa, ndio wa settle that problem. So inakusaidia wakati maybe unaona kwamba uko at a low level, inakusaidia at least kukuamua. Hiyo ni saving, inakusaidia kukuamua mahali fulani. In fact, sisi tulikuwa tuja save sana, hata ukipiga hesabu ingefika around 20,000. Lakini unashtukia NHIF inakupea more than 50,000, inaweza kukuboost. So lazima ujue kwamba hii kitu inaweza kusaidia wakati wenye haujielewi. Pia unaweza jipata wakati wewe mwenyewe haujielewi kabisa, inaweza kukusaidia mahali pale. So wakati unatoa 500, wakati unatoa 1,000, usikuwe ukiangalia the present situation. Tunaangalia our future. Chukua hiyo abnormal thing inaweza tokea kwa maisha yako ikushinde wewe kufanya. Then hii NHIF or insurance inaweza ingilia kati na ipate kukusaidia. So kuna gari unaweza maybe kuwa nayo ipate ajali, and then ikuwe written off yenye to a point yenye hawezi ipata tena. So insurance inakuja inakusaidia, inakopea another new car ambayo itafanya biashara yako ama maisha yako iendelee kukua sawa. So hii pesa ambayo inachukuliwa kila mwezi ama kila mwaka ni ya baraka zaidi, inaweza kukusaidia wewe kama mwanabiashara. Kuna mahali pengine biashara yako unaweza kuwa pengine imefika at the peak, inaendelea vizuri. So wakati emergency inatokea, hautaenda kwa biashara uchukue the capital, uchukue pesa zako tena uanze fresh. No, utaenda kwa insurance itasettle na wewe biashara yako bado itaendelea kunawiri na itaendelea kukua ya baraka katika maisha yako. So usipochukua capital from the stock, then uende uchukue mahali ambapo hautalipa, inafanya biashara yako haitazama ama haitarudi chini. So lazima identify the main thing ambayo inatokea katika maisha yako, then after understanding that problem then try to settle it, alafu biashara yako ama hiyo kazi ambayo unafanya haitakuwa ya stress, bali itakuwa at least ya kukupa profit on a daily or monthly basis.
True.
Yeah.
Na wakati tunazungumza kuna changamoto ambayo watu wengi huwa wanapitia. Of course tushangalia issues za loan. Most of the time ni hizi emergencies ndo zinatuma mtu kuweza kuingia into these loans. And of course tumeweza kujua hapo hivyo some of the things that people need to do. What other problem do you think a lot of people are struggling with, and how they can be able to manage those so that they don't end up with financial problems in near future?
Okay, nikasema kwamba wakati nilikuwa naanza nikasema kwamba kuna kitu unaweza nunua ama kuna kitu unaweza kukiona kifurahishe macho, lakini lazima ukuwe na kitu inaitwa a plan or a budget ambayo itakusaidia kwamba kitu kingine ikikuja abrupt haitakushtua. Sometimes unaweza jipata kama hiyo wakati umejipanga, mmesema kwamba mmenunua, kwa mfano mmefanya budget ya mwezi, then unashtukia all of a sudden wageni fulani from nowhere wanakuja wanaingia kwa boma yako. So muone hiyo budget yako inafanya nini, inabadilishwa. So inakufanya inabidi utaingia kwa your savings upate kufanya nini, kuweka hii. Najua hii concept nilipata mahali pana Eldoret. Nina wakati nilikuwa na hali sikuwa na mahali pa kukaa, lakini one of the person nilimkuta kule Eldoret wakati mtoto alikuwa mgonjwa. So nikapata this brother, tukakuwa tukikaa na yeye kwa boma. Yeye ameweka vitu in pieces. Hii ni ya leo. In pieces hadi mwisho wa mwezi. Aya gas, amejua gas nikitumia, amewekea mpaka date. Anajua hii nikichukua tarehe fulani ni hadi tarehe fulani ndio itakuwa imeisha. Nikamwambia kwa nini unafanya hivi? You don't expect maybe mtu kuingia adistra. Akasema when you are coming to my place, you lazima uniambie. Mimi sasa hivi ni kama mzungu. Unakuja kama niko nakula sikwambii karibu, nasema niko nakula. Kwa sababu nimejipanga. Anytime unaingia kwangu ni haribu hii budget. Umeniingiza kwa pressure yenye sitatoka. So nikagundua kwamba ukienda kwa mtu mwenye anaishi town, especially naongelesha watu wa mashambani, acha kutembea bila kitu kwa mkono. Usitegemee kukula huko, usitegemee wakufanyie maisha mazuri. Make sure unajitegemea. Usiende kwa mtu, kwa sababu kila mtu amejipanga. Kuna mtu amesema hii ni 50-50 ya mwezi ya transport. So siku yenye watapandisha boda waseme ni 100, budget yangu imeharibika. So anangoja hiyo ya 50. That's why nilikuwa naona kule Eldoret mtu hawezi panda pikipiki ama hawezi panda another means, anaenda kama ni stage ya roadblock, anaenda hapo ni 50-20 amepanga hiyo budget, hajapanga budget ya 50-50. So kitu ambayo inaumiza watu ni wakati umepanga budget na watu wanakuja wanaharibu hiyo budget, unaruhusu kitu ingie iharibu hiyo budget. So wakati maharibu hiyo budget inakufanya utaingia either kwa deni, itakufanya either utaingia also kwa savings ambazo ulikuwa nazo, na itafanya hautakuwa na hiyo a success in anything that you do. So lazima ujue kwamba kuna vitu ambavyo nimepanga kama mimi. So this is miscellaneous. Unaweka pahali miscellaneous inaitwa others. So that these others ndio itafanya wakati kumetokea na kitu ambayo sijapangia, ninaweza fanya aje. Pengine nimeamka asubuhi nililala zaidi, na nikitumia gari nitachelewa. So nachukua pikipiki nalipisha ngapi? Ni 100 instead ya 50. So hiyo emergency or others or miscellaneous lazima ikuwe kwa your budget. Usipokuwa na hiyo, lazima itakufanya pia hiyo mwezi utalia. So nakwambia hivi, kuna kitu inaweza ingilia na pia unaangalia hii kitu ni ya maana ama sio ya maana. Kwa mfano wanaweza kukuletea laptop, mtu anauza laptop kwa bei rahisi. hiyo hata bei rahisi ni pesa. Kitu ya kwanza unajiuliza, is it important for me to buy it now?
Yeah.
Kama sio important, achana nayo. Hizo pesa chukua, weka mahali ambapo itakusaidia kesho. Watu unaweza tembea kwa barabara. That is why naambianga watu, my wife alikuwa na hii inaitwa kasumba. Anaenda kwa supermarket, ako na pesa. Yeye kazi yake ni kuchukua. Unajua sometimes unasifika kwa supermarket kama unajipanga, kuna hii roho ya kusema chukua chenye huko umepangia.
Kuna offer.
Unashtuka unafika hapa, kuna offer yenye wamekuwekea mafuta ingine juu ya ingine. Awacha nichukue hii. Hiyo kitu inaumiza watu wengi. Lazima ukitoka kwako jua unaenda kununua nini, so that ukikutana kingine don't buy, so that ikusaidie utembelee kwa hiyo pesa yako yenye umepanga for budget ya nyumba yako.
Swali tu, unajua mara mingi ukiongelea hiyo I think I'm a victim. Sometimes kuna kitu nimetafuta kwa muda sipati, alafu hiyo siku moja hiyo nakutana nayo. Nitafanya nini? Nimengoja sana kukuwa na hiyo kitu.
That thing yenye umekuwa kingoja zaidi na imekuja. I think pia itakuja siku fulani utapata pesa. So the best thing that you must do wakati unatafuta hiyo kitu, chukua hiyo pesa, weka mahali hiyo pesa ya hiyo kitu yenye unataka kununua hiyo. Make sure uko na budget ya mwezi. Unasema mimi nitakuwa nikitumia 3,000 huu mwaka. Kwa hapo kama ninapata kwa mfano 20,000 per month, lazima ujue kwamba kama uko kwenu ama uko kwa umejenga uko na kwako, no problem, lakini lazima upangie nini? Transportation. Upangie chakula town. Kuna mtu anaweza kula hoteli kubwa, kuna mtu anaweza kula hoteli yenye coverage, kuna mwingine anaweza kula kwa vibanda. Wenye wanakula kwa vibanda usiwalaumu, kwa sababu wako kwa budget yao. Akijaribu tu aende Lilians ama aende Atrukan, amaribu pesa zake zote. So wacha aende akule kideri ya kukatakata, maisha yake iendelee from there. So kuna kitu unaweza kuwa maybe umepangia kwa muda. Weka, chukua hizo pesa zenye umesema siku fulani ndapata hii kitu. Hii pesa itaenda ifanye nini? Inunue hiyo kitu. So wakati uko kwa hiyo maybe supermarket, unajua niko na pesa pale fulani ya hii kitu. So unaweza chukua, then ukifika chukua hiyo pesa, weka mahali penye inatakikana. Lakini isikue ati umeipata na kwa budget yako haiko. Itakufanya uta regret that month. Itakuwa the worst month. Watu utasema, watu unajua unasema January ndio mwezi mbaya kwa sababu hapo nyuma kidogo December 25th wamenunua vitu yenye hawakutaka. Yani walishtukia, walijua kila mtu anakula chapo, wakanunua pia hao chapo. Wakaona mtu anavaa vizuri, pia nao wakavaa vizuri. So wakati nafika January, kuna vitu ulinunua zenye haziko kwa budget yako. Definitely 2024 January lazima ikuwe mbaya kwako, kwa sababu ulinunua kitu yenye haungenunua. Kuna chapati badala ya kununua unga nusu ndogo, unanunua kubwa. Unakula mpaka mnatupa chapati. So una waste a lot. So inafanya lazima leo ukifurahia, kesho lazima unaweza lia. So usipojipanga for January, definitely December itakupea ufurahie, lakini January lazima utalia. So lazima ujipange. Kama wewe ni mwanadada ama boy or man, wakati unaenda kwa supermarket, unaenda kufanya budget yako sokoni, wacha kuenda tu, panga, andika chini. Napenda watu wenye unaonaanga kwa supermarket wako na vitabu. Those are people ambao ni wanajua pesa ni nini. Anaandika, anasema hii nimenunua, tick. Sio ati utakuja useme ati ingine ingilie. No. Yenye nimeandika ndio nataka for today. Chenye sitaki ama chenye siwezi manage kununua, hiyo ni another thing. For now nataka hii. Ukimaliza enda kwako. Wacha kutembea town. Inaweza kupata shida, inaweza kupata, unaweza patana na kitu kingine hapo, ushtukie umetoa pesa. Wakwambia bei rahisi, definitely watakwambia bei rahisi. Sema hii ni bei rahisi. Hiyo kitu ya bei rahisi ndio inafanya watu wengi wanaingia kwa tabu. So jipangie, sema hii ni ya kitu fulani, hii ni ya kitu fulani, ni ya kitu fulani. Ikimalizika stop from there. Kama kwa mfano pesa yako imeisha, usiende kwa saving, tembea mguu kutoka hapa hadi town. kwa hiyo masiku yenye imebaki, kwa sababu budget yako uliharibu. Usijaribu kuingia kwa saving. Kwa sababu ukiingia kwa saving ama ukiingia kwa kwenda kukopa, imekufanya utakuwa slave the rest of the year.
True.
So lazima ujue, lazima nijipange. Hii budget niko nayo, wazazi wangu wakikuja watakula hii. Ama nitawaambia wanione, tusalamiane, wafanye nini, warudi nyumbani. Afadhali wakuite mubaya, lakini usiingie kwa madeni, usiingie kwa pressure. Hii mwaka bado jifunze. Mimi nilikuwa na hii tabia, unaenda kwa duka, unasimama kwa duka ya mtu, as mostly ni washirika ama watu. So wakati unakaa hapo, unajua kuna kitu inaitwa soda, kuna maandazi, unasikia unachochewa, unataka kukula. Nataka tu kukula, nataka kukula. So nilijifunza hii kitu inamaliza pesa zangu. So kama sina biashara kwa duka ya mtu, siwezi kanyaga kwa duka ya mtu. Kama sina kazi town, nikae kwangu kwa nyumba. Usijaribu kujiingiza, usiende karibu na hoteli. Usitukie umeitisha. Usiende ukakaa kwa hoteli. Usiende ukakaa karibu na duka. Utashtukia. Ama usiende karibu na bank. Usiweke bank na nini ya account yenye unaweza toa leo uweke kesho. No. Kama ni saving, sema saving hadi tarehe 1 January 2025. Ndio kugozi. Weka vitu hiyo weka kwa lock account yenye hata ukiwa na nini na una mtu anakufa hawezi ikuza. Ukikuwa na hiyo principle itakusaidia rahisi. Lakini ukikuwa ati unaweza toa leo kama M-Pesa, hiyo pesa hautaiona. Utakuwa unapata pesa mingi, lakini mwisho wa mwaka hakuna kitu hata kidogo utakuwa unaona. So weka vitu mahali penye itakusaidia kwamba with the time utashtukia kuna vitu unafanya, vitu una generate pesa mingi, unashindwa nafanya nini. No, ni kwa sababu umejipanga. Ukijipanga vizuri, pesa zitabaki. Hata unashindwa na nimekuwa nikifanya nini 2023. Pesa zitakuwa zinabaki kwa sababu umejilimit. Na I think mambo itakuwa sawa.
Thank you very much. And I think tumeweza ku-highlight, most of the time it's important kwa mtu kuweza ku-understand what are some of these problems. Ni nini nimekuwa nikifanya yenye imefanya nimekuwa na a certain problem. And when you change your mindset, you change those behaviors. I believe by the end of it all, mambo itakuwa imeweza kuwa nzuri kabisa. Thank you so much for those advice, cause wakati tunazungumza hata mimi nachukua notes kwa sababu najiambia hapo ameguza. And I know some of us, a lot of us are facing these problems. Unajipata umefika place, unaangalia na hii by the way hesabu nikipiga 1 2 nitakuwa nimesave hapo hivyo, but at the end of the day nitakuwa nimeharibu everything else for that month. Nikifikiri I am saving for the next I don't know how many months, and sometimes it can ruin how things can operate. Ujipate pia unajeka kwa deni, and we all know how deni can be frustrating. And of course those are some of the things that you need to check. Pia nawe ukae pale uangalie list yako ni your behaviors zenye umekuwa ukifanya and you now want to change, so that by the time we are ending the year you will be financially free. That's what we call financial freedom. You are able to get whatever